On this episode of the Comic Book Review Show, we're checking out Batman vs. Predator, the complete trilogy. I mean, seriously, this three-part story, this book storyline was fan-frickin-tastic. Batman taking on the most iconic monster of all, Predator. And was it good? Well, you're about to find out, because this episode of the Comic Book Review is brought to you by Black Panther in theaters February 16th. And this episode of the Comic Book Review Show starts right now. My Adventurous ones, and welcome to an all-new episode of the Comic Book Review Show, brought to you by Black Panther in theaters February 16th. It's going to be awesome. Just before the Infinity War starts, Avengers Infinity War starts, Black Panther is going to rock the scene, people, showing you T'Challa and Wakanda like you'd never seen it before. It's going to be fan-frickin-tastic, and I can't wait to see it. Either way, this episode is all about Batman vs. Predator. Now, for those of you that don't know, Ghost Recon Wildlands has a special DLC that involves Nomad and company taking on the Predator. Whoa. Yeah, I want to play that so bad. Either way, right now we're talking about the Caped Crusader taking on the mightiest of all, the Predator. Now, what exactly is this story all about? Well, basically, the Predator, this one Predator, comes back, and he literally comes to Earth for a special hunt, or a rite of passage kind of deal and stuff. And he takes on Batman, literally beats the shit out of him and everything else in between. And Batman has to figure out the trickery behind his going invisible and everything else in between. And it's just fantastic. Then in Batman vs. Predator 2, it's about this Predator who thinks he can be top dog if he takes down the Caped Crusader and stuff. And then in Batman vs. Predator 3, it's all about a father and son ordeal. Okay? Father and son Predators come to Gotham and take on Batman and Robin. Whoa! Yeah, so it just gets better and better with each thing. And not to mention, for the price of this baby here, $35, it's worth it. Considering these books are out of print, you can't get them anymore, and they are mucho expensive per book. Okay? So, let's get right into this little ordeal from inside and out. Okay, Adventurous ones, it's time to look at Batman vs. Predator. Now, as you can see, this is the complete collection trade paperback. Thick. I mean, seriously, thick. This book cost around $30-some. Okay? And you can find it on places like eBay and Amazon for pretty cheap. I mean, it's pretty good. Now, take a look at this. It's got all three Batman vs. Predator stories in it. From the first one all the way to the third one. Take a look at the artwork. It's all been redone, digitally recolorized again and stuff. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. Bat Cycle. I mean, this is an epic story like none other. I mean, it spans from one Predator to another and so on and so forth. I mean, look at this. It's just amazing stuff. And there's Mr. Freeze. And in the back of the book, you get to even see some of the covers from the actual release issues. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Batman versus Predator. Now, what'd you think of the cover art, and the artwork inside and stuff? Was it fantastic? Recolorized from the original pages, the old pages that were done and stuff. I thought it was great and stuff. And for 35 bucks, this is well worth it. I mean, you have got to get this. Batman vs. Predator is a fantastic storyline that tops Nightfall completely. I mean, literally, there's Batman vs. Aliens as well, and it was pretty good too. But Batman vs. Predator is my top favorite. Okay, overall, my final judgment on it is a 9 out of 10. I love the story, but there's some elements in it that could have done a little better in it and stuff, like the factors involved where, you know, why exactly did the Predator decide to come to Gotham? You know, it's never explained about that. And the Predator has everywhere in the world to go and stuff. Why just come to Gotham? Okay, that's never explained. But because of Gotham's increased crime rate and all the killings in it and stuff, the Predator probably thought it was a great place to go for his hunting. Okay. Anyways, 2 thumbs up. I love Batman vs. Predator, and you would love it too. And if you get the big book itself, you'll absolutely enjoy it. So, also, high recommendations. Check it out for yourself. Get this while you can get it. I mean, it's on eBay, it's on Amazon, any place you can find it, get it. Okay, it's a fantastic read, and you'll have hours of enjoyment just reading it. And if you've already read the stories before, this is perfect for your collection. To get back again if you don't have those original comics or the original trade paperbacks they were in and stuff. This is perfect. Okay, and that's it for this episode of the Comic Book Review Show. What are your thoughts on Batman vs. Predator? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you're new, leave your comments, and for God's sake, opinions are like assholes, people. Everyone's going to have one. But come on, let's keep it a little civilized, okay? Don't sit there and say vulgar things to one another because you've got a difference of opinion and stuff. We won't tolerate things like calling each other faggot or anything else in between. I'm sorry, that will not be tolerated on here anymore. Your comment will be automatically deleted, and your name will be stricken from ever getting to watch our shows ever again. That's it. Either way, also, don't forget to check out Black Panther in theaters February 16th. We're going to have a full review on that one when it comes out. And since it's comic book related, it'll be under the Comic Book Review Show. Ha! But, anyways, that's it for this episode of the Comic Book Review Show. Oh, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon in the next to the subscriber button and stuff, so you know when our next new comic book review show or any of our other shows come up. And there you go. Okay, and that's it. We'll see you all next time on the next new comic book review show. It's good to be back. Until then, peace out. May the force be with all of you. Happy comic book reading to all. And make sure to get Batman vs. Predator and read it good. Later.